How is the market in Lakewood Ranch, Florida? Hey, it's Sean Reddy, Keller Williams Reddy Group, and each and every week we make this segment on what exactly is happening in the Lakewood Ranch, Florida real estate market. And full disclosure, this is not scripted, not rehearsed, not looked at ahead of time. This is just a simple conversation about what the stats look like, what the trends look like. Well, I shouldn't say trends, that's for our monthly videos, but what this week looked like in the world of Lakewood Ranch real estate. And the idea here is if you're considering entering the market, either as a buyer or seller or both, that you can, I shouldn't say time the market, but just know when the time might be right for you just based on conditions. So let's get into it. And first and foremost, just want to point out, this is Lakewood Ranch wide, every village, every property type that's residential, be it a single family, townhome, condo, villa, all included in here. And right now there's 979 properties on the market. So dive into that just a little bit, a little tough to read. So there's properties on the market anywhere from 245,000 up to 6.295 million right now in Lakewood Ranch. That's an average of 845 and change, and just a median of 681. So big difference between the average and the median, likely influenced by some bigger ticket houses that are out there. Now, these homes have been on the market anywhere from starting today all the way up to 393 days ago. What's that? A year, well, call it a year, 13 months. So the average life cycle of these homes that are on the market is 94 days, with the median being 67 days. So remember those numbers, because let's look at what's gone under contract this week. And there are 58 properties that did go under contract in the last 7 days. Now you're probably saying, Sean, 58 of 900 and whatever, not a big percentage. And you're right. I should throw the caveat here that this also includes new construction, which, there's several new construction listings out there. Some of them in any phase of build from ground to completed and everything in between. Not all those are going to be able to go to contract, obviously, but 58 did. And those asking prices for the ones that went under contract, anywhere from 299,000 to we'll just call it 2.5 million. So that's an average of 647, a median of 550, we'll call it. Now, these homes were on the market anywhere from 2 days to 326 days before going under contract. The average of those was 80 days, but the median was 55 days. That's from listing to going under contract. So you can see those times are across the board faster than the homes that are currently on the market. There's a reason for that. We'll get into that later in the video. But before we wrap, check and see what has closed in the last 7 days. 88 homes closed in the last 7 days. It's a pretty good chunk. So let's take a quick peek at how these home sales performed. That is so small. Bear with me. If you're still here, you really want to see these stats, and I applaud that. We'll work on this before the next video. Okay, here we go. 88 homes closed in the last 7 days. Anywhere from 250,000 to 2.449 million, 2.45 million. Average there, 767,000, median 556,000. These ranged in market time from sold day one to 328 days. Average being 83, median being 66. So all in all, for the homes that are selling right now, it's looking like a 3-month average from listing to contract, with about a little over a 2-month median. Now, I mentioned the selling prices of these. We also want to compare this to sold. This stands for sold price to list price ratio here, and think of these as percentages. So that on the low end, there was a seller that got 85% of asking price. On the high end, there was a seller that got 4% over his or her asking price. The average was 97%, the median was 98%. So there you have it for my stats junkies. That's the Lakewood Ranch market this week. Continue to make these videos each and every week. There's not really a correlation of trend lines between week to week. That's what our monthly videos are for. And today being the last day of the month, we'll be making the month over month and year over year comparison video for Lakewood Ranch probably tomorrow. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Again, Sean Reddy, Keller Williams Ready Group. See you next week.